Everybody's talking about the great lock-in from September to December, but nobody's really talking about how to take advantage of it and what it actually means. And that is why I'm here today. Welcome to a new video. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed, and if you have not subscribed, please do so. Leave a like, leave a comment so that this video can reach more people. Today we're going to be talking about something that has been all over the internet for the past 1 week at least. Somewhere around the 15th of August, I had an epiphany that prompted me to start a 12 weeks challenge. Only for me to come online on the last week of August and realize that it's like everybody is catching on, something is really going on. I feel like it's the same energy that happens towards the beginning of the year that we call the New Year resolution. Another reason why this makes so much sense is because during Christmas, people usually have this adrenaline rush to just do things, to buy things, to love, to give, to support. That adrenaline rush usually starts around Black Friday, which is around November, but I feel like it's being pushed back to around August. And to be honest, this is the period where a lot of business owners make the most money. I'm just trying to say that there is actually a lot of energy that we can tap into right now and get a lot of work done. A lot of millionaires also use the 90 days goal framework, but not like 90 days, like 3 months, that is quarterly. But personally, I am making it weekly, which is 12 weeks. As a creative person, I usually get bored doing one thing for a long period of time. So this 12 weeks plan actually breaks down my goal into 12 weeks. In this video, I'm going to break down the 12 weeks plan and what you should be doing for each week, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what niche you're in, but you're going to be able to take advantage of this opportunity anytime from September to December. Every week I have a new exciting goal to reach that still ties up to my general goal, the overall goal that I have for those 12 weeks. To be honest, that breakdown makes it more fun and interesting. So this 12 weeks plan is like the school system. That's the system that teachers use. I have taught in a school before, so I am going to use the school system, which breaks down one topic into 3 weeks, into 6 weeks, or into 9 weeks. In this case, we are breaking down your overall goal into 12 weeks. For each of those weeks, we are going to take action on one small step that helps us to reach our overall goal. So the first thing that we have to do is to have a goal. What is your goal? What do you want to achieve in these 12 weeks? It should be something that is usually difficult for you. I mean, that's the whole concept of a challenge, right? You're not going to be challenging yourself to do something that is easy. So it should be a goal that is usually difficult for you, or something that you've been trying to achieve since January but just seems quite difficult. So for this video, we are going to use make money online as our overall goal. For the first week, we are just going to be prepping. What do we want to achieve? We are going to have clarity. If there's any payments you want to make, like if you're doing a fitness goal and you have to register in the gym, if there's any research that you have to do, you're going to be doing research on what area to focus on, what area is actually paying. All of those things are going to be done in the first week. So in the first week, we are prepping. In the second week, we are going to launch a challenge. And for make money online, let's say the challenge is going to be to create a digital product. So you're going to focus all your energy that week on trying to create a small digital product that you can sell over time and make money. In the third week, we are going to launch another challenge that is still tied to the overall goal. So for us, in the third week, we are going to create a transformative content strategy, a content strategy that actually works for selling digital products. For week 4, we are going to launch the third challenge, which is going to be to create your sales funnel. You see how every single challenge for the first 3 weeks is different. That is going to keep you on your toes. So by the end of the week, you would have achieved that one thing that you want to achieve. Week 5 is execution. You're going to be executing on your goals. You're just going to be putting in that effort. You're not trying to perfect anything. You're not trying to overthink anything. For week 5 and 6, you're just going to be executing. Week 5 and 6 is execution. In this situation, it's going to be posting consistently. It can be once a day, it can be twice a day, but you have to post consistently, posting transformative content. Week 7 is going to focus on education. This week, you're just trying to gather information, looking for ways to improve your product, looking for ways to solve more problems for your audience, looking for ways to add value to what you do. That is going to be your focus for week 7. Week 8 is for momentum. You're going to focus and aim to achieve one small win, no matter how small. Whether it's to close one client, whether it's to get 10 views on your YouTube post, whatever that goal is for you, you're going to try to achieve one small goal that is going to give you momentum to keep going. The trick for momentum is to make sure that this goal is really, really achievable. So for us, that goal is going to be to close one client or to make one sale. For week 9, we are going to take feedback on everything that we have achieved so far. We're just going to look at everything we have achieved, the progress that we have made, and if there's any parts that we need to improve on. For week 9, you might have to do a little bit of what you did in week 1, which is prepping, planning. You're going to be doing some research. You're going to be gaining clarity on what you need to improve. In week 10, based on the feedback you got for week 9, you're going to launch another task, like a supporting task, even if it doesn't really have anything to do with your overall goal, but it just supports your goal. So that week can just be like walking, it can be fasting, it can be praying, it can be forming more relationships with the people in your life, or you can just decide to go live to support your engagement online. So week 11 is going to be your final execution week. That is the week that you will go full cringe. Whatever has been holding you back, whatever fears you have that has been stopping you from achieving that goal, you are going to do that thing. So for week 11, you are just going to go all out. It's finally week 12. For week 12, all we are going to just be doing is celebrate. Try as much as possible not to do too much that week. You can even take yourself out for a solo date. Week 12 is going to focus on just resting and celebrating your week and rewarding yourself. Very, very important. Look for anything small that you can buy for yourself, anything that you really like, and just gift yourself. And that could actually be Christmas week, depending on how you set your goal. So guys, we are taking it back from January back to the end of the year. I'm going to attach the full plan to this video so that you can look at it and copy and paste. And if you also want me to make a Notion template out of this, let me know in the comment section and I will do that. Thank you for sticking around to this point of the video. Please subscribe if you haven't. It will do so much for me as a growing creator. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.